All right, my name is Dr. Ari Aycock Williams. I'm the Executive Director of Department of Animal Resources, and I'm here to talk to you today about animals in research. I am a laboratory animal veterinarian, and here at DAR we have several lab animal veterinarians that support research, veterinary technicians, and animal care technicians, as well as office and accounting staff. We are here because we love animals. We believe they offer powerful solutions in our lives. And our mission statement is to promote and provide the highest standards of animal care, use, and well-being to enhance life sciences research and education. And we have a vision at DAR to inspire investigators to strive for the best science through quality animal care, veterinary medicine, and research support. So DAR specifically, and I encourage you, even if you don't plan on using animals in your research career, it's always good to understand about how animals are used in research and utilized and how they're cared for. So DAR specifically performs daily animal care, giving food, water, husbandry services to all animal species that are used in research. They provide veterinary care. It's a part of regulations, federal regulations, that veterinary care must be provided to lab animals. Animal transportation and air-conditioned vehicles is provided through our department. We provide disease and outbreak management, animal procurement, training in handling animals, and doing other techniques with them properly, regulatory compliance, and we work with other offices and review boards to do that, medication, material acquisition, and facility equipment maintenance, and more. We have a website, dar.usc.edu, and here you can find our contact information, how to report concerns utilizing animals. I have here the general resources page where you can find policies and guidances for using animals. And you can also see other things like the services we provide. And I would like to take a moment to talk about why animals are so important for research. The animal research is always under attack by animal rights activists and anti-animal terrorists, animal research terrorists. And I think it's just because there's just misinformation about how animals are utilized in research. They provide most of the medical advancements that we take advantage of from today. If you've ever had an animal or ever had a family member, or you yourself has benefited from any type of drug, vaccine, blood transfusion, organ transplant, you can owe that to many dogs and pigs and mice. The reason why many of us don't have polio and receive vaccine is because of the species shown in this middle poster here. And for the last 2 years, we've received a lot of the information about the COVID-19 and virus and received vaccines because of macaque monkeys, ferrets, golden hamsters, and rats. So we owe a debt of gratitude to our animals that are used in research, and our pets get a lot of this advantage too from the research results that we get from our lab animals. They are our heroes. And how do we ensure that humane research with animals is done properly? Well, we have to make sure that we give them good animal care, because good animal care and good science go hand in hand. That's how we get valid research data. And through that, we have to follow federal guidelines. We have several guidelines and laws that protect animals, including the Animal Welfare Act, the Public Health Service Policy, and the Guide. And we follow all of these and are required to, especially if we receive NIH funding. And we also are part of ALAC International, the Association for the Assessment and Accreditation of Laboratory Animal Care International. And fun fact, USC is number 019, so we're the 19th of accredited institutions that utilize animals in research since 1966, and we remain fully accredited since. And we are visited by ALAC through a site visit program every 3 years. We are due for one next year. And this is what it looks like for modern research animal facilities. Animals in research enjoy pretty good lives, especially in comparison to their wild counterparts or some pets. They get daily provisions of food and treats, enrichment, interactions with animal care staff, training that provides them with an engaged environment, and enclosures that allow them to express species typical behavior. And all these are not only required in many of the guidelines and laws I mentioned to you, but also enforced in the animal facility itself. And so more humane care is also occurs through enforced self-regulation at the institution. So we have our institutional official, who you heard from first, Dr. Puri. He has direct communication with the attending veterinarian, myself, and the IACUC, which is the Institutional Animal Care and Use Committee. So the IACUC is a review board that approves, disapproves, or requires modifications for all animal proposals. And they have the authority to suspend or reinstate research activities, and they perform semi-annual inspections of labs and animal facilities. And they instruct animal care staff and DAR to perform certain things in order to ensure animals have the proper care. So as the attending veterinarian, I'm responsible for all the health and well-being of all animals used for research at the institution, and according to federal regulations. So without these three, the collaboration of these three entities, the program of animal care would not go as smoothly for all animal users. And so the oversight of animal research does start with the general public. They provide the tax dollars needed to fund research. The USDA is who performs yearly inspections to ensure we're complying with the Animal Welfare Act. I spoke already about ALAC and how we're accredited. The NIH is who has the PHS policy, and the IACUC is institutional. That's the Animal Care and Use Committee or Review Board. And then direct interactions by the research staff and animal care staff are what impacts the animals' daily lives. And that's how you, as a researcher, can really make a difference. Remember, animal research is a privilege, it's not a right. It's important to keep that in that perspective, and you'll always have the right attitude when utilizing animals. And then animal care staff are there to support you. And we're here to support in all these ways. We just make sure to provide the right caging for the species you would like to use. We can consult with you on animal models. We can collaborate with you utilizing animals to make sure you make the medical breakthroughs that you'd want to make. We ensure that you have the right caging systems and provide some enrichment and also just a little bit of TLC to ensure that your animals can get through the research project properly. And I just always like to end with this poster from the Foundation for Biomedical Research. Thanks to animal research, we're able to protest 23.5 years longer, according to the Department of Health and Human Services. Of course, how you choose to spend those years is up to you, but we have to always make sure, even if you aren't performing animal research, that we advocate for it, because it is necessary for us to benefit from all the medical advancements and the long lives that we have, and we owe these animals a debt of gratitude. And this is the information for IACUC, the Institutional Animal Care and Use Committee. Remember, they are the ones that review all animal use proposals and have other responsibilities. That's the website and the email. And then remember that DAR is here to support your work with lab animals, and that is our website.